We played, we needed all of them. And so, good win, hard team to play. They can really score, and they've got a lot of crafty guys out there, and a couple of really great players with Murphy and Williamson.
Some of your players have been talking about with their synergy with Jay Huff that he's gotten better at knowing the better times to pop and when to roll. How have you seen him evolve in that way for you guys as he's figured out where his shots are coming?
Well, he's worked hard, and he's gotten better. And, there's been real growth. There's growth with his connection with his teammates. And, you can see where the progress has been made. His level of conditioning is at a much higher level than it was when he first got here. He's feeling the game that we play better and better all the time. I think he got a few rebounds tonight. 9 rebounds. I mean, that's real value to our team. I mean, I know he had the career high points and all that, but people got to quit focusing on reverse dunks, and they got to focus on what real productivity is, and that's rebounding, it's rim protection, and it's doing the things that are winning things for his teammates.
This question goes a little bit against what you just said, but he's never even made 10 shots in a game before, and he made 10 twos tonight. We ask a lot about his three-point shooting, but where have you seen him find his spaces around the basket more of late?
Well, it's all about timing. This is a team that was doing a lot of switching, so there were opportunities to get the ball into him with smaller guys. Game to game, teams throw different schemes at you. They throw different looks, and there's real progress here. So that's great. It's great, but you know how these things are. When you make this kind of progress, you get more film on Detroit's pregame stuff tomorrow night, and they're going to be locked into even more. So the challenges never stop, but he's taken on a lot of challenges, and I expect that he will continue to do that.
Jarris had a couple reps defending Zion in the second quarter that seemed to go well. What did you like about what he did defensively tonight?
I thought his body position was good in some of those instances. He's got such good hands that he gets he gets a little too aggressive at times, and he got in a bit of foul trouble because of the reaching. So that's kind of a cautionary tale tonight. But look, his growth continues to happen before our eyes. Doing a lot of really good things, shooting the ball well, rebounding. And he gives us another versatile big body to guard guys, like Williamson, but also guys like Murphy.
I've asked some version of this question before, but you've talked about just the offensive growth. What stood out to you about the way just this whole starting five has come together and how they've learned how to operate with each other as a unit? Well,
there's definite progress. I don't think it's an overstatement to say that we set ourselves up for most improved early on.
Right.
It was a struggle. It's just a struggle, and the lineup had a lot of different looks. But this one, with Furphy and with Huff and Pascal and Aaron and Drew, they're doing some good things. And when you have a week like we did, where we win 4 out of 5 games in then 8 days or whatever it is, you can see the progress, and it's heartening because we've been through some very tough things. But this group has fought together. They've continued to fight together, and it's good to have a little bit of success.
I think one thing Johnny actually pointed out the other day at practice was he feels like this is a really selfless group. I mean, it seems like certainly we talked about the ball movement being better lately. I guess, are you seeing that as well? Does this group particularly stand out well for its selflessness and its willingness to move the ball and try to get it to the right place?
Well, it's one of the definitions of being an Indiana Pacer. You've got to be an unselfish player, otherwise you don't fit here, And so, I'd like to think we have a whole team of guys that are like that. But the chemistry has been better with the starters. I think our overall chemistry has improved. Our second unit did some very good things tonight, particularly in the first half. And we just got to continue to battle.
Just speaking of some of those guys, I think you won the second chance points battle 20-6. I think that's your biggest margin of the year. Tony Bradley's got 9 rebounds. I think he's got 5 of those offensive boards. Just what did you like on that end? On in the rebounding particularly, what you're able to do offensive rebounding wise tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we have an assortment of centers that do a lot of different really good things, and tonight, you got your starting center has 9 rebounds and your backup center has 9 rebounds. I mean, that's 18 rebounds from your center position. And so that's big time. And those are possessions of the ball. And so, let's see where we are tomorrow night. We're playing the number 1 team in the East, and they are a great rebounding team too. And that'll be a stout test as well.
Last one for me. I just want to ask about TJ's milestone to get to that. Basically, being only
yeah,
two
you
guys.
can see the presentation on Instagram in the locker room. Number 2 all-time assists for a bench player, and this is a guy that was undrafted. So it's a pretty amazing accomplishment. Number 1 is Lou Williams. Lou Williams, I think, was a first-round pick back in
Sounds right, yeah.
back in the day. Lou's a great player in his own right, and I think. I don't know. TJ's behind him by a couple hundred assists, but I wouldn't bet against him. I would never bet against TJ McConnell on anything.